Also today, new accusers have emerged against Minnesota Democrat Senator Al Franken and even possibly former President Bill Clinton. Here's Chief Congressional Correspondent Mike Emanuel.
A second woman has come forward accusing Minnesota Senator Al Franken of inappropriately grabbing her bottom at the Minnesota State Fair in 2010. The alleged incident with Lindsay Menz was when Franken was a senator, unlike the first accusation from radio news anchor Leanne Tweeden. Menz tweeted about it, saying Franken, quote, grabbed me, and that she felt violated and embarrassed. A leading Senate Republican didn't want to get ahead of the facts.
Obviously, I think that's going to be taken up by the Ethics Committee, and I'll let them begin the process. I share everyone else's view on it, and that's unacceptable.
At the White House, Kellyanne Conway took this swipe today.
The media were really concerned about all these allegations, and that's what this was truly about, and the Democrats. Al Franken would be on the ash heap of bygone, half-funny comedians. He wouldn't be here in Capitol Hill.
Franken told CNN he didn't remember taking the photo and that he felt badly that Menz left, quote, feeling disrespected.
There is despicable, ugly behavior across the country. And men and women together, you know, here we are, a women's panel. This isn't going to get fixed. Men have wives, sisters, daughters, friends, families.
The focus on Franken has caused some Democrats to revisit Bill Clinton's scandals. The Daily Mail reported Clinton is facing new accusations of sexual assault after he left office in the early 2000s. Spokesmen for the Clintons have attacked Daily Mail's Ed Klein as being a sad man and a pathetic liar. New York Times political reporter Glenn Thrush has been accused of sexual misconduct, with the Times saying, quote, we intend to fully investigate, and while we do, Glenn will be suspended.
A prominent California Democrat is resigning his leadership post and scrapping his re-election campaign. A staffer accused Assembly Majority Whip Raul Bocanegra of putting his hands inside her blouse, with a total of 6 women making sexual harassment allegations. And former Oklahoma Republican State Senator Ralph Shorty is expected to plead guilty after he offered to pay a 17-year-old boy for sexual stuff in March. Brett?
Mike, turning topics, the president seemed optimistic in his cabinet meeting today about tax reform.
We're going to give the American people a huge tax cut for Christmas. Hopefully that will be a great, big, beautiful Christmas present. It will be up to the Republicans to come through for America. I think they will. I hope they will. It's up to the Senate.
So they're wrapping that present up there on Capitol Hill?
Well, you have Maine Senator Susan Collins saying she would like to see changes to the tax reform package. Bottom line, she thinks the idea of including the Obamacare individual mandate is, quote, the biggest mistake, and she says she hopes it will be dropped. That's after Wisconsin Senator Ron Johnson said he was a no on the bill at this stage, and GOP leaders can only afford 2 no votes out of the 52 Republicans to pass tax reform. Mix that with the uncertainty of the Alabama Senate race, and GOP leaders are under intense pressure to see if they can get 50 yes votes next week. Brett?
Mike Emanuel, thanks.